I'm Leslie Cornwell, certified nurse midwife with Midwifery Business Consultation. One of my favorite topics I do with midwives, or just challenge them to think outside the box, is what's the difference between active and passive income? How do you create systems? How do you create business structures so that your active income, you exchanging your time for money, transitions into passive income? That now you're running a successful business, that whether you're awake, you're sleeping, you have the great team underneath of you, that the money is flowing in to create those access to more resources, to create the financial freedom that you're craving and looking for. The other thing I talk to midwives about is the side thought of, well, maybe your midwifery practice isn't your income stream. Maybe it's a love, you want a nonprofit, you want to serve the community, the money and the numbers, you don't want part of that decision making, which really gets you to the next level of your mission and values being able to happen. So then we have to start talking about other revenue streams. How do you create more opportunities of passive income in your life, because you only have so much time? That active income, you hit a cap level. You can only work so many hours a week before losing your identity to being a midwife and a business owner. So I stress to people, think creatively about multiple income streams. Think creatively about, how can I create passive income with the knowledge, the skills, the resources I have to help people and to make more things in my community a possibility. I know there's a lot of psychology with midwives and birth professionals that if you think about money and you want that wealth and that opportunity, there's this subconscious guilt. There's a greed component and a guilt of, maybe you don't deserve that. And I want to challenge you, the more wealth you have in your life, the more financial income streams you have, the more you can serve your community, the more you can fulfill your needs in your life, your peace of mind, and access to wonderful resources to your families that may be not able to pay for it at this time. So different passive income streams that I commonly talk to midwives about, the more common ones are rental properties. And no, it's not fix and flip, and no, it's not you managing directly your rental. You would set up the numbers in the system that you can have a property manager and they take care of things for you. And I spent a year and a half doing real estate investing courses because of the knowledge of passive income and portfolios. The other direction, even if you're doing a birth center home birth practice, encouraging you to look, instead of leasing, buying a building, creating a community center, having passive income off of those other tenants, that you're now having a joint mission of referral to families, but you're making money off of that affiliation. And so it's a win-win. Your practice gets a location to be at for free, and you actually make money off the building, and you get to cut your marketing budget down drastically because there's a huge influx of clients and like-minded families going to these other businesses. You get to pick who's your next door tenant, versus if you're leasing, you maybe like the tenant you have next door to now, but you aren't in control of who's going to be there a year, 3 years, 5 years from now. The other options are passive income from your knowledge. Online courses, COVID had made it so conferences can't happen, and so much of us have knowledge and skills in our head that's so unique and could get out to the masses if we just took the time to learn how to make online courses, online products, turnkey investments of they download, they click, it's automated in the backdrops, and you're creating so much opportunity to the masses to get your knowledge out there. I have really enjoyed that direction. There's other forms of passive income. You could buy turnkey businesses, but that tends to not be midwives. That tends to be more of the upper class and the higher elite. Once they have multiple revenue streams, they want their funds to go in something that has a nice return on investment. So I tend to see midwives doing smaller projects, doing little side hustles. Side hustles tend to still be active income because you have to exchange for them. But if you can build a system where you're now initially exchanging your time for money, but you're creating systems that are going to, whether you're awake or you're sleeping, produce money for you, that is the true definition of financial freedom.